Hello, we are the Ayumi team, and today we're going to draft a pants pattern using the Muller method. To begin, we need to mark several measurements on the avatar. First, we measure the waist, which is approximately 61 centimeters. Next, we measure the hip circumference, which is about 95.5 centimeters. Then we determine the pants length, which we set at about 109 centimeters. Now we start drafting the pattern. To create the front pattern frame, divide the hip measurement by 4 and subtract 1. The result is 22.8. So we draw a rectangle measuring 22.8 by 109, which is the pants length. From the upper left corner, go down 1 centimeter and mark a point. From this new point, go down the crotch depth. This measurement should be taken from the size chart according to the hip size, which for this avatar is 26 centimeters. The pants length must be measured from the second point, so draw a guideline of 109 centimeters from that point and lower the bottom line of the rectangle to meet the guideline. From the hem, go up 2 centimeters and mark a point. To calculate the inseam, subtract the crotch depth from the total pants length. Then, to find the knee position, divide the result by 2 and subtract 1/10 of that number, and measure this distance downward from the crotch. From the crotch point, go up by 1/20 of the hip measurement plus 3 centimeters. This marks the hip line. Draw perpendicular lines from all these points. Add 1/20 of the hip measurement plus 1 centimeter to the width of the frame. Extend the hip line to the edge of the frame, then measure inward the same amount and mark a point. Divide the hip line in half to determine the center front line of the pants. Draw perpendicular lines from the points along the hip line. Divide the line near the pant hem using the center line. Now measure 1/4 of the total hem circumference minus 1 centimeter, which equals 11.5 centimeters, on both sides of the center line and mark new points. From these new points, draw perpendicular lines 7 centimeters upward. Extend these lines until they reach the hip line on both sides. From the marked point on the hip line, add a new point 0.5 centimeters away. Extend the crotch line to the edge of the pattern frame. Measure its length, then go upward from the marked point by half this distance. Connect the new point to the crotch line using the guideline. Extend this marked line upward. Then, at its intersection with the waistline, move inward 0.5 centimeters and connect this point to the crotch using the guideline. Draw the front crotch curve. From the point on the waistline, go up 0.5 centimeters. Using this point as the center and with a radius equal to 1/4 of the waist circumference plus 2.5 centimeters, the front dart allowance, draw a guiding circle. Draw a line from the center of the circle to where the circle meets the main frame. Erase the circle. Complete the side seam line and shape it with a slight curve. The waistline must connect to the center front line and then be curved. At a distance of 7 centimeters from the side seam, mark the starting point of the dart. Then mark the dart width, which is 2.5 centimeters. Mark the dart midpoint and draw it downward by 12 centimeters. Straighten the curved lines. Move the dart endpoint 0.5 centimeters toward the side seam. At the knee line, move 2 centimeters inward from each side and redraw the lines to the side seam, crotch, and hem. Slightly curve these lines. From the center of the pant hem, go up 0.5 centimeters and curve the lines. The front pants pattern is complete. Now we draw the back pants pattern on top of the front pattern. From the intersection of the crotch line and the side seam, go up 4 centimeters. From the midpoint of the hip line, move 1.5 centimeters to the left. Divide the hip measurement by 4 and add 1. Then divide this number by 4 again and move this distance to the left to mark a new point. Connect the two marked points. Copy this slanted line, rotate it 90 degrees, and place it in the designated position. Extend the pattern frame to the right and continue the hip line. Copy the slanted line again and adjust its length to 1/4 of the hip measurement plus 1 centimeter. The right end of the line should lie on the slanted line, and the left end should intersect the extended hip line. Measure the length of these 3 lines together, and extend the left side by the same amount. Extend the pattern frame to reach the end of this new line. From both sides of the hem and knee, move outward 2 centimeters and connect the points. From the center of the hem, go down 0.5 centimeters, connect to both sides, and curve the hem. Connect both sides of the knee to the hip line. Extend the pattern frame further to the right. Extend the side seam upward until it intersects the top line. Extend the crotch line until it meets the inseam. Using a guideline, connect the intersection of the side seam and waist to the knee center. Measure this line, then connect the knee center to the hip center with the same length and extend the line. Extend the pattern frame upward and connect the marked points, then continue the line to the left. Mark a point 0.5 centimeters away and blend it smoothly into the side line. Extending it until it meets the crotch line. Measure the inseam length of the front pattern and compare it on the back pattern to ensure they match. From this point, draw a 3 cm perpendicular line. Shape the back crotch curve according to the guidelines. Divide the waist measurement by 4 and add the dart amount, 4 centimeters. Mark this value on the waistline and connect it to the side seam. Measure the front side seam and compare it with the back. Extend the back side seam from the top as needed and curve the line. Draw and shape the waistline. Divide the waistline in half and place the 4 cm dart. Mark the dart midpoint and draw it down 15 cm parallel to the crotch line. Straighten the curved lines. Shift the dart endpoint 0.5 cm toward the side seam. The back pattern is complete. Now all that remains is to trace over the final lines with the polygon tool to extract the finished pattern pieces. The pattern pieces are mirrored so they form matching pairs. Then the arrangement points on the avatar are activated and the patterns are placed in their correct positions. The seams are sewn using the sewing tool. Simulation is enabled. The dart lengths are adjusted to fit the avatar's body. The fold angle of the lines is set to 0 degrees. The number of segments is increased. The center front and center back lines are shortened so they end at the crotch line. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support and hope this tutorial was helpful. Please subscribe to our channel to stay updated with future videos.